You guys are in for a treat on this week's Science Fiction TV. Allow me to introduce myself. I'm the ground's loyal sellsword, Kristen of Nettopack from HouseScienceFiction.com. In 10 mere days from now, HBO will launch a fantasy show with more treachery, violence, sex, and political maneuvering to the likes of which have never been seen before. Game of Thrones. His Grace's loyal subject, Amy Radcliffe, reports that HBO is even letting you sample our fine foods from a Taste of Westeros food truck that's currently parading itself around the lands of Los Angeles. Amy will be sampling the various wares and give you her full report next week. HBO also aired the first 15 minutes of episode 1. Christine Donatello watched and found it to be absolutely captivating. She says the acting was superb, the sets gorgeous, and the costumes nothing short of impressive. She'll be doing a recap of each episode for the site every week. You'll find Amy's write-up on the Taste of Westeros food truck and Christine's review of the sneak peek on our site, ScienceFiction.com. All right, are we done with this? Because I kind of want to get out of this outfit. Yeah. So what's with making me a sellsword, Rob? I believe I asked to be Queen Nettopack. But no. All right then, let's talk movies. Source Code debuted just last week, and it's a story about a government agent being sent back through time by having his consciousness inserted into the 8-minute buffer zone a person has in their brain before they die. Yeah, that sounds like fun. During that time, he hunts for clues to prevent a terrorist attack on a commuter train. And our movie guru, Dave Taylor, checked out the sci-fi film and tells us that despite a premise that could send this thriller off the rails, it actually works. It's smart, stylish, appealing, and yes, can be considered a decent date movie. So if this is your idea of a date movie, I'm going to give you my number later. You guys can read Dave's full review on the site ScienceFiction.com/movies. On the TV front, we'll find out just why resident TV fanatic Amy Radcliffe calls Supernatural super awesome. And no, it's not just because the stars Jared Padalecki and Jensen Ackles are easy on the eyes, though they are pretty hot. I mean, yeah, really hot. What was I saying? Oh, Amy, yes. She says the show has really developed from being slightly campy in season 1 to delivering tangled, emotional nets matched in size by even bigger story arcs and bigger demons too. And of course, they still poke fun at the very nature of Supernatural. So you guys can find Amy's column on our website, ScienceFiction.com/TV. Let's talk comics. Last week we told you that Dollhouse Epitaphs hit the shelves, so our comic-loving gal Amy picked up a copy. She told us the story is solid and the artwork is awesome. Amy says the writers really show the strength and reach of its morally questionable technology. And all in all, they do the story justice. Our comic guy, Brian Tudor, is still riding the green wave in War of the Green Lanterns 3. This is the fight that fans have been waiting for as the greatest Green Lantern, Hal Jordan, and the greatest in his own mind Green Lantern, Guy Gardner, finally go toe-to-toe with their rings on. I'm telling you guys, if you're not reading this series, you might want to get your brain re-examined. What's on comic shelves this week, you ask? The epic Marvel event, Fear Itself #1, is just beginning. A shameful secret will rock the Marvel Universe and divide friends, families, and alliances. Fear personified is here, and it's the biggest event to hit the Marvel Universe since Civil War. Okay, now I know that's not all we've got this week for comics. Rob, what do you got for us?
Thanks, Kristen. Here's the list of some of what's new on comic book shelves this week. For a full list of comics that are available this week, come to our site at sciencefiction.com/comics.
Well, that's it for me, guys. Thanks to our nerd crew, Christine, Amy, Brian, and Dave, for their contributions this week. And be sure to leave your comments on our site and let them know just how appreciated their hard work is. Also, be sure you follow us on Twitter at Science Fiction and like us on Facebook so you won't miss any of our Game of Thrones coverage coming to the site next week. No, really. I know you're on the computer right now. Twitter? Click. Facebook? Click. Don't make me come after you. I'm Kristen Netterpack, and thanks for watching Science Fiction TV from ScienceFiction.com. And I'll see you guys next week.